Hello friends, welcome back to my Learn Easy Maths channel. Hi friends, today once again I am before you with my regular discussion and my previous topics of decimals. Today I am going to discuss with you the division of decimals or decimal division. In our previous topics, as I have taken the videos on the introduction to the decimals, and after that another two videos based on, that is the addition subtraction of for division decimals, and also the what we say multiplication of decimals. Today's my topic is division of decimals or decimals division. As you know that the divisions for the whole number is very easy and we can just perform the division so easily. But the thing is that when we just do the division for the decimals, it will be somehow a different concept. The procedure and the process will be the same, but the concept is different. I would like to take an example for that one. Say 3.2 divided by 4.5. We have to divide 3.2 divided by 4.5. How to divide this one? This is one decimal divided by another decimal. If it had been the matter of the whole number, the things would have been very different. Say for an example, 32 by 45, very easy to just divide it. But 3.2 by 4.5. There are two ways. One method I would like to say that, see that the upper part and the lower part, the place of the decimal is equal or somewhat different. See here in the upper part of this one, either we can say that it is a dividend. The decimal place is 1. After decimal there is a 1 digit. And in the divisor part, in the divisor part of the division, the decimal place is also 1. After the decimal there is 1 digit. That's why the dividend and divisor are containing or having the same decimal. We can cancel the decimal directly. This decimal is cancelled and it can be written as 32 by 45 directly. 32 by 45 directly. Why I have written 32 by 45 directly? Because the upper part is also having the same decimal place and the lower part is also having the same decimal place. What is upper part called? It is called dividend. What is the lower part called? It is called divisor. Now you can just divide with this one. 45 divides 32. Okay. It is not divisible. Take one decimal, then it will be. So what it is? 45 sevens are 280. 7 5s are 35. Actually, when you take 7 5s are 35, 3, then 7 4s are 28 plus 3, 315. 10 minus 5 is 5, 1 minus 1 is 0. Again, okay. Then you take another 0, 45 ones are 45. Like this, okay. Then you can just divide it the way it is very easy, okay. This is the answer. The other method is, for the same problem, I would take this one, 3.2 by 4.5. What is the decimal place value? Decimal 2 have a place value. The first place in the decimal part is called 1 by 10th. The second place in the decimal part is called 1 by 100th. And the third place in the decimal part is called 1 by 1000, and so on it will continue, as how we just follow the place value in our whole numbers. So here the place value after decimal, it is 1 by 10. So multiply this by 10. And this place value is also 1 by 10. Multiply this also with 10. When we multiply this, 32, 3.2 into 10 is 32. 4.5 into 10 is 45. And again the same process, when you divide 45 with this one, you get the same value. And this is also, this can also be just elaborated in this way. 3.2 by 4.5. You write it in a fraction form. 3.2 can be written as 32 by 10 whole divided 4.5 can be written as 45 by 10. Alright. And this implies 32 by 10 division of one fraction. In my previous video, where I have just taken a complete video on division of fraction, how to divide a given fraction with another fraction. So first fraction should be written as it is, the second fraction should be written as its reciprocal. 45 by 10 can be written as 10 divided by 45. This 10 cancel, again it will be 32 by 45. See, if viewers, I have just shown you the three way. First way, that cancellation of equal decimal places. Here there is a one digit after one decimal, and here is also one digit after decimal, so it contains equal decimal place. So you can cancel the decimal and you can write 32 by 45 and you divide, you get this answer. Or else you can also see that after the decimal, what is the place of 2? It is a 1 by 10th. So you should multiply with 10, and after the decimal here in 44.5, what is the place value? It is 1 by 10. So for the upper and the lower part, you should divide with the 10 and you get 32 by 45, so as the result. Or else convert this 3.2 into the fraction, 4.5 also in the fraction. So one fraction divided by another, you get the result as this. Okay. Now coming to then another example. 1.86 divided by 1.23. Alright. 1.86 divided by 1.23. Follow the same process what I just told in my first example. See that what are the decimal place values in the digits. After decimal, it has got the two values, that is that 1 by 10th and 1 by 100, and it also has the same value 1 by 10th and 1 by 100. So you can direct cancel this decimal and you write it as in the form of a whole, 186 by 123. You can just make it very simplification. 3 6 are 18, 3 2 are 6, 3 4 are 12, 3 1 are 3. Now you can just divide 41 divide 62. How many times? 41 1s are 41, 2 minus 1 is 1, and 6 minus 4 is 2. When you take a decimal, it will be 0. Alright. Now what is this one? You take 5 1s are 5 4s are. 5 1s are 5, 5 4s are 20. It is 205. 210 minus 205 is 5, and you can take one more decimal. It is 45 1s are 41 1s are 41. So this is the way that we can get the answer for this one. It is a 1.51. This is the value. And I do not want to make you more confused, but also I want to just give you more methods so that the same problem can be solved in different way. So this problem can also be solved in this way, 1.86 by 1.23. As I told you that this is the place value by 1 by 10 and 1 by 100. So the highest value is 100 and this is also 100. Multiply, it will change to 186 by 125 the way. OR. Then 1.86 by 1.25. This can also be written as 186 by 100 and 125 by 100. So this 100 get cancelled. This is 186 by 125. This is the way how we can solve the problems now. I have brought some problems for your practice. 3.5 by 7. As I told you that immediately after decimal, if it is a one digit, you have to multiply both sides by 10. There is a, immediately after the decimal, there is a one digit, you have to multiply that decimal with 10. Then after the decimal, immediately after the decimal, there are the two digits, you should multiply that decimal with 100 so that to change it into a whole number. Here it is 3.5 by 7 and I multiply the upper part and the lower part, and we can say that it is a numerator and denominator, it is equal to 35 by 7 tens are 70. Then it is 35 ones are 35 twos are 35 ones are 35, 35 twos are 70. 1 by 2 is nothing but it is 0.5. Taking one more example here, take it 8.4 divided by 12. 8.4 divided by 12. Again, what do you find? After a decimal, immediately after the decimal, that there is a one digit. So you should multiply both 10 divided by 10, which is equal to 84 by 12 tens are 120. Alright. Then you can take it as 12 sevens are 84, 12 tens are how much? 120. 7 by 10 can be written as 0.7. This is the way how we can solve the problems. And another example is there. 32.5 whole divided by 50. What I am doing the process here, I am counting and considering the digits after the decimal. Okay, do you get it? After the decimal, if there is a one digit, you need to multiply with 10 to change it into a whole number. After the decimal, if it contains the two digits, then you should multiply with 100. After the decimal, immediately after the decimal, in decimal part, if it has the three digit, with what number you are going to multiply? Viewers, you should multiply with 1000. One digit 10, two digit 100, three digit 1000, and so on. As the digits gets on, it gets increasing, then you can go on increasing the values 10, 100, 1000, 10,000, and so on. Here 332.5 by 50. So again the same thing is after the decimal there is one digit multiplied by 10 and also the lower part is also multiplied. What it is 325, 50 into 10 is 500. Okay. This can be simplified as 5 6 are 30, 5 5 are 25 and 5 1s are 5 0 0, 65 by 100. Then if it is a 65 by 100, easily you can write it the answer as a decimal 0.65. The value is 0.65. There is another example I would like to just solve here for your understanding sake. 40 divided by 0.08. Here I have little bit changed the situation, because in my previous example the upper part only I have taken it as a decimal, but here the upper part is I have taken it as a whole number, and the lower part which is going to divide the upper part, it is I have taken it as a decimal one. So nothing, it is the upper or lower part doesn't matter, only the thing is that we have to see that. So we have to convert every decimal into a whole for our division sake. So after the decimal, how many digits? It has 2. So multiply with 100. When you are multiplying the upper part, you need to multiply the lower. When you multiply the lower part, you need to multiply the upper also. 40 into 100 is how much? It is 4000 and it is 8. Alright. Then 4000 divided by 8. 8 ones are 8, 5s are 40. So the answer is 500. This is the way how we have divided a given decimal number with another decimal form. Okay, I hope you followed this one. The next one, which I am going to take some more example for your learning sake. So it's my sincere appeal to you, please do subscribe and watch the full video and also share among your friends so that they can also gain the knowledge and they can also be benefited with this good things, because spreading the knowledge and informing the others regarding the good things, it is a very benign work. So benign work will fetch you always a good result. Okay. Now coming to the next thing is, here I am going to take some more example for your understanding. 235.4 divided by 10. Okay. What you should do though? Here the lower, what is the upper and lower means? It can also be written like this. See, 235.4 divided by 10. Okay. This I have changed it to 235.4 divided by 10. What should we do here, viewers? And again, what the procedure and the method I shown in my this problems previous one, you have to follow the same thing. You should see that one here in decimal part how many digit it has. It has a one digit. Okay, so multiply the upper part also 10 and the lower part is also 10. Alright. Then when you multiply the upper part with 10, the purpose of our multiplying the 10 or multiples of 10 to just cancel the decimal and changing them to our whole numbers. So this will be 2354, 2354. And what about the lower part? 10 tens are 100. Whenever in fraction, if the denominator has 10 or multiples of 10, it can be converted into decimal easily. How no? So here the denominator has 100. How many zeros? It has 2 zeros. So you should write 2354 and place the decimal point immediately after the 2 digit from right side. 2 digit from the right side. 100, 1, 2, place the decimal. Okay. I take one more example. The next thing is 37.8 divided by 1.4. In this first example, there is only one part, that is upper part has decimal values, but the lower part is a whole number. In this example, I have taken the upper and the lower part both contain the decimal values. So that's why after the decimal there is one digit, and here also after decimal there is one digit. What should you do? 37.8 into 10 by 1.4 into 10. So it is converted into the whole number 378 by 14. See that one, what is the answer? This one, 14 divides 378. 14 twos are 28. 27 minus 28 is 9, and this 8 is taken out and just carried out for the further division. Then it is 14 sevens are 98. So the value of this one is 27. 37.8 by 1.4. 37.8 divided by 1.4, and its answer is 27. I take one more example for your knowledge sake, then I am going to end up my video. See friends, 0.54 divided by 0.3174, like this. Okay. Now there is another unique method is there. Instead of multiplying with the power of 10 or multiple of 10, we can go on displacing the decimals. We can go on displacing the decimals. How now? See that one. Here this is the upper part and this is the lower part of the decimal, 0.54. So here after the decimal 2 digit, here after the decimal 4 digits. Okay, after the decimal 4 digits. In order to balance and completely remove the decimal from upper and the lower part of the sum, what I should do? I just displace the decimal. Then this decimal has come to the 5, and this decimal has come to the 4, and this decimal has come to the 1. Okay, this is 5, it is displaced to 3. This is 4, it is displaced to 1. And this is displaced to 7, there is no place, you put 0. And again it is displaced to 4, there is no place, you put 0. So completely this decimal has come to this side and this decimal has come to this side. Then what will be the answer? The upper part is 5400, the lower part is 3174. By this way the decimal can be displaced. Or if you have not followed it properly, then see that one, 0.54 divided by 0.3174. Only the thing is that we have to just make it free from the decimal part. After the decimal there are 2 digits. After the decimal there are 4 digits. The upper part is 2 digit and the lower part is 2 digit. Okay, forget, write 54 and write 3174, that is 3174. So when we remove the decimal, we have to balance the digits place, isn't it? Here there are 4 digits, here there are 2 digits. To make it balance, it should also be a 4 digit, means make it 0 and 0. Then this way 5400 divided by 3174. This how we just converted from decimal part to the whole part. With these solutions, with this example, I want to make you understand how the division of decimal can be done in a very easy and also comfortable way. We need not to be panic and we need not to worry. Okay. On my previous examples and these examples, what I discussed with you, this is sufficient enough for the division of decimal, whether it is a big number or a small number, whether it is a terminating decimal, whether it is a recurring decimal, and also whether it is this non-ending and never-ending part of our division that we call it is a irrational roots. Irrational roots. What are irrational roots? Irrational roots are the roots which are non-terminating and non-recurring decimal. By this way, we can just do the division very easily. With this one, I am going to end up my video today. But there is little one disclaimer yesterday's. What is the disclaimer? In yesterday's multiplication of decimal, there is little bit, I have written some problem on the board, and while doing actually the problem is something, but what I multiplied the problem is somehow different. Okay, please just just forgive me for that my mistake. What is the mistake? It's very little mistake. If you observe it very carefully, that's why I am announcing as a disclaimer to that my previous video. Rest all the problem is okay, but it is oversight. I have taken it the problem. I am not able to remember the problem, but anyhow I am just reminding you that there is a little multiplication of the decimals. Multiplication I have taken the problem is different, and while what I multiplied the number is somewhat different, but the process is the same. With this one I am going to end up my video. Hope you enjoy and also you followed it, and please do subscribe and share and watch it completely. Thank you.